And today, pit stop, getting some quick gas. This is with the valves completely open. Good morning, YouTube. Today is the day. Today is the day Clifford gets its new exhaust system. For those of you who are new to the channel, this is Clifford 2019 Performance Pack Active Exhaust A10 automatic. And today is the first day that we mod this car. It's always rainy here in Tennessee, but let's hear the active stock exhaust for the last time. Now this is quiet start. For those who are wondering what the quiet start sounds like, you can set quiet start on your Mustang from any given time to any given time, and it will automatically start this way in case you have neighbors that don't like loud sounds. Alright, so as you guys know, nothing's ever easy with these things. So we've come across our first problem. Space. This is our new exhaust, and that's what we got to make it fit in. We have too many Mustangs and not enough space. So let's see what we can do in case you come across this problem. We did order a catback exhaust, so if you order a catback exhaust, this is definitely a problem you're going to run into if you are going to be taking your exhaust to get installed and you're going to be taking it in your Mustang. So alright, so in case you come across a problem where you have to put it inside of your car, I'm not even personally going to attempt to put it in. The car has maybe like 100 miles on it, so I don't want to really get it dirty, plus it's wet. So when you open your exhaust, this is what you're gonna see. Right? So this is a Borla Atak by Borla. It's not a by Ford Performance. The reason why I go by Ford Performance is because they don't make the Borla Atak. I believe they make a couple other options, but it's not quite as loud. And this is a Borla Atak with the active exhaust and the chrome black disc. So, first time opening it. So the first thing you're gonna get, oh that's cool, you get a hat by Borla. So we'll wear this today. Pretty cool of them to hook you up. I don't know if this is something they do for every customer, but I ordered it through Beefcake Racing. They gave me a really good deal. Strongly recommend you guys check them out. So with this product registration form, Borla has a really good manufacturer's warranty. And this is the main reason why I kind of decided to go with Borla. New. Normally I would purchase products used because there are a lot of ways that you can get car parts for a lot lower price, and we can move on to that in a later video. Now we're getting to the hardware. So you got your exhaust clamps. I'm not sure if they make these out of the 304 stainless steel that they claim to be using their exhaust pipes for. If they did, we're probably just going to use that. A lot of foam. And then the first part of the exhaust that you'll see is your over axle pipe. Now, I was going to go with a off-brand over axle pipe. Because I didn't really think there was anything special to it. I thought the sound really just came from the muffler itself. But throughout doing a little bit of more research, I found out that Borla's over axle pipes has a special chamber. And then we can pull that up here closer. And it's welded in. So these 4 little like welds there, I'm not too sure what they do or how they change the sound. But I'll have a copy of the link to the video, how they go a little bit more in depth and explaining how this right here makes a difference. Put that in here. That. They do come labeled right hand, the other one's the left. Cross them over like that. And here's the expensive part, guys. Muffler. So it's really well packaged from the factory. Like I said, we got the ones with the black tips to match our black accent car. This is a Atak version of the mufflers, and as you can see in here, it has the active exhaust. The valve is currently closed until you open it through your infotainment system or your center console screen. Another thing that I want to show you guys is the quality of the welds in this, because even on the clamp it says Borla. I think that's pretty cool. They didn't really have to do that, but they did. And then on your tips as well, you're gonna have the Borla symbol on there. So we'll just put this in same thing, no difference, no rattles. You want to kind of make sure there's nothing funky going on with your muffler before you get it installed. There's nothing else in the box, no other paperwork, nothing.
Oh, there is something right there.
Whoa, there is. Good thing I checked. I was about to throw this away. And this would be your X pipe right here, I'm pretty sure. So again, really good quality. It's really heavy. They do say you get some weight loss gains from switching to a performance exhaust, but I would think it's relatively minor. But yeah, that's how it should look like. Fits relatively easy in your car. You want to get a close up on it. So this is what the car sounds like with the active exhaust. Valve's completely open. So nothing too crazy. That's why we're operating it. Alright, making a quick pit stop, getting some quick gas. I recommend Shell, you know, they've always good to me. They have good premium quality gas, and right now they're cheaper than usual. Alrighty, we are pulling in here. Gap Automotive. Can't wait, this is gonna be awesome. You know you're at your mechanics when you see a little bit of fun on the road. Even made this special drive up here so that it's easier for me to pull in with the, I'm not gonna have any names right now, but there is another Mustang in the channel that's a little bit lowered, and we'll get to that when we'll get to that. 2020 Edge, Cobra, Turbo Civic, 2 Cobras. Alright, so this is a 2019 GT with the valves on quiet mode. This has the active exhaust. Now this is normal mode right here. We're gonna step it up to sport. And then last but not least, track. So in track, you still get your nice little pop. So if you guys were looking at getting the active exhaust, I strongly recommend it. Sounds really good, but not in this house. This is the way we have to go. We have to go a little bit louder than that. All right, so the first thing that you guys are gonna wanna do is lift up the front end. You can use a couple of jack stands to leave it hanging, and then we'll move on to the rear. This is Mike right here. What's up? Gap Automotive, he's the owner. He's been working on all of my Mustangs since I moved to Tennessee, and I've never had an issue. If you guys are around the area, I strongly recommend coming and seeing him. He can work on literally any Mustang, preferably cool ones, but I'm sure he'll still, you know, work on your 4-cylinder, 6-cylinder, whatever you need to do. Just hit him up. We'll put a link to his website and Facebook on the video. Is it different from the other cars?
Oh yeah.
I'm not saying any other names yet, but there are a couple of other Mustangs that are gonna be on the channel. So when you get under the car, you're gonna get in there and you're gonna take off a, what was it, a little screw? Yeah, that little screw right there to unbolt it. that are doing this setup, you do need to take your actuator off. Don't roast me because I called it a motor before. To take it out, you just need a little socket. What's the size of that socket?
It's a 10 millimeter.
10 millimeter. You take off that little piece right there, and then you bolt it onto this one. Now there. Go ahead,
You
Mike.
want to make sure these right here lines up from here to here. If you have to, you can turn this by hand. You cannot turn this by hand. So just come down and turn this, go down and try to line it up. You don't want to force it because you don't want to mess this actual weight up, because if you put too much force, it will mess it up and you will have to buy another one.
So there you go, guys. You heard it first. Don't break your actuator. Mess with the spring on the axle back, not on the actuator itself. So when you guys get to your resonator delete, you're gonna use the, was that the OEM clamp that I already have?
Yeah, it is the OE clamp.
Okay, so you'll use the OE clamp, you'll use that pipe right there. You're gonna use the end that is a little bit on the narrower side to plug into that. You're gonna be using your factory hangers.
Make sure the hook's going towards the front.
You bolt on those
Just screw everything in. Don't tighten anything up until you get the rest.
Alright, so now we're gonna show you guys, before you put down the car, I think you guys should make sure that the valves actually open and close. Because if not, then you're gonna have to, work around it. But that's normal right there. Alright, so this is how your finished product should look like. We're gonna do our first startup. 2019 GT Borla Atak catback exhaust. Is valves closed. We're gonna go ahead and give it a little rev. So definitely louder, way louder than stock. Valves closed. Sport, and then we're gonna go to track for this last mode. Nice, very heavy. All right, guys, this is our first drive with the Borla Atak catback. This is with the valves completely open. Downshift. Alrighty, Stain Gang, well there you have it. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed what you saw today, please like, comment, and subscribe. One more thing, we are going to be doing a lot more stuff on this channel. We got plenty more cars to come. There are a couple of other performance parts we want to do to the GT. We actually want to do a full build on that car, but we want to keep the manufacturer's warranty. So what we have here is a little guide to all the stuff that Ford Performance offers in order for us to keep our manufacturer's warranty. If you want to go as big as a supercharger or as little to springs, they have it here. Let me know what you want to see in the next couple videos, and I'll make sure I get it for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and we'll catch you later.